As I mentioned, see, here we go.
Today, 14 hours ago, Manchester City, Fabrizio Romano put out Susa Ganalici. Well, you put that, but I'm going to call him Ganalici Donnarumma to Manchester City. Here we go. Dealed up with Italian GK to join Manchester City project for Paris Saint-Germain. Medical this afternoon. Long-term deal agreed weeks ago and all done between the two clubs after Anderson signed for Fenerbahce. So it's official that Anderson is now leaving the club after 8 years because he's been there since August of 2017. So this is a long end of a long era. Thanks to Anderson for doing so much for Manchester City. Love them for that. But as today, we should. I only say should because after what happened with Tottenham and all that when they didn't get Morgan White, I remember reading that. So we should, as the city should be getting Donnarumma. And they need him because they're having some problems right now. Their defense was kind of shit yesterday. Um, sorry, throat sore, but I have to get this video out. Yeah, Donnarumma, the city, because Trafford made that some baby mistakes, as Rodri said. If anybody read that they're making some kids mistakes, which is true, because Trafford made a kids mistake in the game against Tottenham, which they should not have went down that much. Maybe he should only been 1-0. With that mistake, it would have made it 2-0. So he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Seen some clips of him when I got up this morning, and he looks incredible because I know he's a treble winner as well. He's a champ. He's champions of Europe with PSG. Um, he could be the dough they're missing at Manchester City, but I'm not sure because they still got some injuries going. They got Foden out. We got Ryan Cherki on. They just signed the dude, so it's like we got no one there. And they can't play competition in his position because competition is also injured for so long now. So yeah, so they have some problems. Joshua Guardiola, Foden, Zonoff, the full C coming back after the international break, but they need everybody back because they're kind of looking crappy, and this is no improvement from last time. So, and they especially have a lot of games coming up in September after international break. So, everybody got to keep their fingers crossed. Everybody says during international break. I hate international break, to be honest, because it's kind of a waste. Everybody gets injured through it. But it's good they signed Donnarumma. Hopefully he comes healthy, because City's having a problem with injuries. I don't know why they don't do the La Liga style, that they could just go over to what they do, that they train everybody differently. But we got Donnarumma. He looks incredible. He's a treble winner. He's been at PSG for a while. I don't know how long exactly. He was originally facing Milan, I was reading. But he does anything to block stuff. I ain't seen it. He injured Musiala to just get to keep them in that game. So that's the type of guy we need. They're willing to hurt somebody just to win. I know it is not. It may not be the best thing to do. So hopefully he doesn't do it because he may get a red card in the Premier League or Champions League for City. Because we're not Liverpool or Arsenal or Man United that they get all the calls and they favorite them and let them get away with stuff all the time. But no. Hopefully this will improve because this is kind of getting unacceptable. Instead of beautiful Toronto, you got an email. Best City doesn't have that. I would send them. Give them peace of my mind. If they do, if you're watching this, then please do it and just tell them, hey, to change some things, man. But yep, Donnarumma, you could read through some more. So it looks like Farabanchi is getting that's an old one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's compare them. No, it's a different language. Oh, that's when he was younger. Oh, that was he's young though. 26 is young though. Anderson wasn't that old either, but he just was. I don't know. Some players, as soon as they hit their 30s, I don't know why the players that say as soon as they hit their 30s, they're already falling apart. Except John Stones. John Stones is still up to this game. But everybody else fell apart. Good and Wild to show himself. They should not sell him still though. Just because for an injury crisis, they need to put him out there. Not announced yet, someone said. They're still waiting for the Anderson deals to go through. Yeah, there it is again. Robert, he's got Anthony, whatever. Okay. So here's some history here. So he's been with them since 2021. I don't watch PSG a lot, so I haven't seen them. I only saw them, of course, the Champions League final and all that, but and then the Club World Cup, but I don't watch them too much. I watched them a little bit when, they're the big name players, but I don't know how long he's been there. But Donnarumma joining matches say, does this give them a shot at the title? Not much chance at the title race. Only if they keep everybody healthy. If everybody gets injured, they're shit again. I don't want to sound kind of, negative, but they will be shit again if everybody stays injured. They're shit again. That's why if I was, I sometimes I want to yell at that manager, that Pep Guardiola, because he was saying small squad, small squad. No, you need a big squad now. Because they get 100 injuries every season. Before, it'd be 1 or 2 injuries. Not too much. Not too bad. It's not the same. Yeah, they signed a contract with Man City and has officially become a player of the club. Not yet. It is not signed yet. They would have taken the picture. They say he's the best goalkeeper in the world, though. But I would be the judge of that one after international break. But if he's just healthy, he needs to start playing it. Oh, there he is. The future's greatest keeper of all time. Whoa. Yeah, that was even against Arsenal and all that. I think they should have went after him earlier though, because they already threw away 2 games. That wasn't too smart in my opinion. Donnarumma is a must. His son is a must. Welcome to City. That was him on Italy. And there's Anderson. It's a shame, but he was not his best at the end of the season. Well, not the end. Since last year, he was just doing some dumb mistakes. He always did that though. That he would come out and he would watch go in and not care. Breaking 26-year-old world, they probably meant world best goalkeeper Glenn Donnarumma heading to the best team in England. Well, not anymore with injuries. Without the injuries, yeah, they could be a top, but I wouldn't say the best anymore. They don't play like it. But from experience replacing the outgoing 30-year, this person is not what they're talking about. He's 32 years old now. Anderson Morris. With a great deal from Manchester City on transfer deadline day. So, Joan Kid, yeah, that's where they cut him. And he still has that scar. Maybe he should sued that guy for hurting him like that. I don't understand. Sometimes those players they don't take legal action. Just like that story with Sonny that went viral that he got punched in the dressing room, punched him in the eye. Yep, Donnarumma. So yep. So my thoughts on Donnarumma, because after reading that, I couldn't find a lot of stuff on this site. This is X. Yep. Unfortunately, he is gone, but he was not his best afterwards. He was just doing some bozo stuff. Or is it the one I saw? The one I started with. I guess here. So, my thoughts on Donnarumma, they do say he's the best keeper in the world. I've seen some clips of him. He looks amazing. They got to keep him healthy, though. That's the problem. But he does look amazing. He's done some world class saves. He's done some saves that a lot of goalkeepers can't do in the world that he's done. He's very tall. He's 6'5". He's 3 inches taller than Anderson because Anderson was 6'2". He's 6'5". He could be a basketball player with that height even. Um, he's one of the best goalkeepers, they say. I'm not sure, but I've seen some of his saves, but he does look like one of the best goalkeepers in the world after I watched that this morning. Saves against Arsenal, against Inter, against Real Madrid in the Club World Cup, and Bayern, because he injured Musiala. um, just to keep him in that game. He did saves against Inter Miami with a team with Messi and Suarez and Busquets, some old phenom superstars there. He did some great saves in the Ligue 1. I don't have to not watch Ligue 1 a lot, but he probably was keeping so many clean sheets there. I'm not sure about the stats, but we could look him up. Let's see, that's weird. Well, to me, but he's Italian. That's probably normal. Gonna usually down the rules of a professional. Okay, this is about say 6'5". That weight's normal for that height. Yeah, I know he'll want to be the best because from Italy, Italy's has some of the best defenders of all time. I've heard, but now they got the best goalkeeper. He's been on the Italy national team quite a bit, which they haven't qualified lately. Which I'm surprised because their team's not too bad. So I think this will be the first Italian player in Manchester City since Bonatelli. So that'll be interesting. That's when they cut him. I heard about that. That's when he won the Champions League. That doesn't really show too much. Is there like a short clip I can show you guys? Probably not. But I think he could help Manchester City quite a bit for the season, but they got to keep everybody healthy. It's a 9 minute. But you got Liverpool getting a whole bunch of strikers, which they probably won now after doing that because they if they win, they bought the league. They didn't win it, they bought it because they spent way over 300 million on players. Italian Wall. That's a 3 minute. Let's see that one. Mute it because they put some music in it. Wow. Having a good goalkeeper could save us because you saw the game with Al with their Bono. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world too, and he kept them in that game because there was plenty of size City could have scored on them, but they didn't. That one's a little dated. Stupid commercials. Sanderson. There we go. Oh yeah, that's when he saved the things from England. Oh, he was playing in that game already. I didn't know who he was. I saw that game, but I didn't know who he was. Now I do, but because the Champions League win. 800 apiece, 100 clean sheets. That's incredible. 900 saves. Yeah, I could see why they say he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but can he do it in the Premier League? He's done it in Champions League though, and the Champions League has the best teams in the clubs in Europe, so he could be proven. That I wouldn't say counts too much for League One because that league is a walk in the park. What did that say? At least it was not Courtois though, because that would be a kick in the ass to the Bruyne if they got Courtois. If that ever happened, that wouldn't happen. But if they did, that would have been a kick in the ass to him. I don't know. They cut it off, so I didn't get to see it. Maybe them comparing it to Courtois. I don't know. Oh yeah, against Arsenal. I would hope to see him do that for City against Arsenal. I'll be excited to see him. Hopefully he's healthy though. Oh yeah, that's against Liverpool even. Yeah, he says penalties too. Too bad they didn't have him yesterday. Throw him out there and then maybe it would have went a little better. Yeah, I remember in the Champions League they would go up to him and start hugging him and stuff. They'd be like happy, screaming that he would save somebody. He would save them for them. But anyway, I think he's one of the best. But thanks for watching. Um, hopefully he'll stay fit and we'll get to see him for City.